And here we have it, a baby Telluride or a mini Sorento. I love Kia SUVs. Honestly, I feel like the Sorento is a real sleeper. It seats 7. It is a perfect size if you don't need like a full-size SUV. It has so many features I love. I always love the Sorento. Same with the Telluride. Telluride has a little more space, a little more amenities. It's a little bigger. But today I have the Sportage or Sportage. I don't know, how are you pronouncing it? I doubt the Americans are saying Sportage, but maybe that's like a French spin on Sportage. I don't know. It's the Kia Sportage. It's 2026. It got a refresh for this year, styling updates front and back, interior tech. I love this spec. I prefer a lighter color when I'm shooting video and photos, but it looks really good. And then it has the brown interior and it looks really nice. I love the brown interior. And speaking of color, there are different names in the US and Canada from what I can tell from my research. Panthera Metal in the US, Gravity Gray in Canada. So you can also get this in a matte, a Panthera Metal matte on the US website. I didn't see it on the Canadian website, doesn't mean it's not there. Regardless, I wish they would name things the same. The trim name is also different in Canada and the US. This is the top spec. So this one gets all the features, the top spec, digital key, Harman Kardon sound system, a few things that the other trims aren't going to get. Standard all-wheel drive on this one. So in Canada, this top trim is called the X-Line Limited, and in the US, this is called the X Pro Prestige. Again, I wish they would name them the same things, but again, I get it. It's two different markets, but I try to always cover both Canada and the US. Top trim is basically what you need to know on the gas Sportage. You can also get a hybrid Sportage and a plug-in hybrid Sportage. So those are going to be more expensive and more powerful. Well, styling is not as boxy or squared off as the Sorento and the Telluride. I still think there's a lot of similarities. It's definitely a Kia SUV. We get 19-inch wheels on this top spec. Very clean back end. It reminds me a little bit of the EV6 I had last week. It's just not quite as scooped out, like a duckbill kind of shaping, but a little bit similar. Sportage in black badging on the top trim. X-Line badging because the X-Line Limited is the top in Canada. Power liftgate and plenty of room back here. If you do not need a third row, you may not need to go up to the Sorento. Again, Sorento will have the third row. Spare tire, 3 tethers for car seats, 60/40 rear split. I can fold those seats flat from back here, and we have a 12-volt. All right, let's take this Sportage for a drive. It's a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, nothing exciting here, but it's sufficient. Unfortunately, I'm going down a street with speed bumps, so you're gonna get to be part of those speed bumps. 187 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and all-wheel drive is standard on this top spec. So that's not standard across the board, it's available standard on this top trim. The Sportage can also tow up to 2,500 pounds when properly equipped. And like I say, I find it incredibly comfortable, sufficient. If you don't need a third row, there's plenty of room in this Sportage. It's really cute. It's a great drive. And again, with the Kia headrest, like I'm not kidding you. Like I could drive like this with my head on the headrest because they just seem to know where to place the headrest. I don't know why it's so hard to do that. I don't feel like that in many other brands. And I noticed it with the EV6 already back, I want to say like 4 years ago, or the Telluride. It was one of those. Maybe even the Sorento. I love the Sorento so much. And now I have the hybrid. I wasn't sure when I shot this video, the gas Sportage, I wasn't sure if I was going to get my hands on the hybrid this soon. So now I'm combining both into one video. This is the hybrid. This is also the top spec, the SX or SX Prestige in the US. This is Heritage Blue. I really love this color. It looks really good. Kia wheels are often a little geometric styling, and these are no different. Body color, door handles on all specs. So it sounds a little bit different because it's hybrid, of course. It's a 1.6 liter turbo plus 2 electric motors making 231 horsepower. This one is all-wheel drive, gets a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's nice and quiet. It's really comfortable, like I was saying in the other Sportage. I love Kia headrests. The seats are really comfortable. It doesn't need real leather. These are really nice, like a fake suede and fake leather combo. Really, honestly, like the Kias, the SUVs, I really do love all three. And the Sportage has plenty of space. So unless you want that Sorento third row, there's a significant amount of room in the Sportage. So the steering wheel, the screens, everything is new for 2026. We have a big head-up display in this top spec. I love this two-tone brown and black steering wheel. I love the off-centered Kia. We get terrain modes because this is all-wheel drive, and our drive modes are normal, sport, and my drive, which is just individual. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. I love this system. It connects wirelessly very quickly, although I'm not connected at the moment. We've seen this in several Hyundai Kias. You tap this to go back and forth between media and climate control, and it is dual zone automatic climate control with heated seats, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, 2 USB-C chargers for one which can connect to the vehicle, and then a wireless charging pad here, 2 cup holders that can disappear if you wanted to use this for something other than cups, a nice center cubby as well. Like I said, I love this interior. It's synthetic leather, which is very common now, but I really love the color combination. I love the quilting. We have latch for 2 child car seats, center armrest with 2 cup holders. A fairly flat floor. It's not totally flat, but it's not bad. We have vents back here, USB-C chargers in both passenger and driver, little hooks, and seat back pockets on both sides. I mentioned this in the EV6. Oh, and this is a little hook, which is really handy for like a jacket or a coat to hang on here. Could also be a little grab handle. That's really great. I know I mentioned this last week in the EV6. I love Kia headrests. They just seem to know where to put them in the right spot. You can drive with your head on the headrest, which is not that common. I love these door handles. They're a very cool shape. Really nice premium. Like this is plasticky, but this is soft touch here. Heated outboard seats on this top trim. That Harman Kardon sound system that I already mentioned, it's really good, and it's on this top spec only. A giant panoramic sunroof with a privacy shade, like a solid privacy shade, a power privacy shade, and the front panel does open. I always like that. And a reminder for size reference, I'm 5'1", and that is in my driving position. So I have lots of space back here. I think this Sportage is amazing. It's just, if you don't need a third row, it has all the amenities I love in a small SUV. It's easy to drive. It's comfortable. It has great seats, great sound system, the pano sunroof, all the things I love, wireless CarPlay. It's got a lot to love. And I'm not joking. Like when I say I love the Sorento, I think it's a sleeper. I think just it doesn't get the attention it deserves because I think it's a really great SUV. It's a great 3-row SUV if you don't need a full size. So the gas Sportage starts at 35,000 Canadian or around 29,000 US dollars. And as I mentioned, this is the top trim. So all-wheel drive is standard on this spec. And it's called X-Line Limited in Canada and X-Pro Prestige in the US. So as tested, 48,500 Canadian or about 41,000 US dollars. I think there's a lot of value there. And yes, the hybrid is going to be a little bit more expensive, getting you more power, more fuel efficiency. Starts at 44,000 Canadian, 30,000 US dollars. This top trim SX in Canada, SX Prestige in the US, all-wheel drive, 50,727 Canadian dollars or just over 40,000 US dollars. What do you think? Which one are you choosing? This, the plug-in hybrid, or the gas? The gas is the least expensive, least powerful, but it's just a great vehicle inside and out. I really do love Kia SUVs. Let me know what you think Don't forget to subscribe. Please come find me on social media. I'm XO Connie Peters everywhere, and we'll see you guys soon.